So, you want to be rich in this game. And I get it, it's not always easy to make $500 million credits. And sometimes you want your garage to just look like this, where you can drive any car you want in the game. Because let's be honest, it's a car game where you can't really drive all the cars you want to. Well, friendo, today you came to the right place. Because I am going to be showing you 2 events and 2 ways that I make my money in Forza Horizon 5. And they're both in the Creative Hub, actually, Event Lab, Event Blueprints. And the very first event we're gonna be doing is this event right here. So copy down the share code, but don't start it just yet. Because before we start it, it's helpful to be in a certain car. And that car being the Local Motors Rally Fighter. You don't need to. This isn't necessary, but it significantly improves the amount of rewards you get. So if you can afford to get in this car, do it. And then you're in the car, you're gonna wanna come on over to Car Mastery and fill it out just like this. This is the most important perk right here. The 10 races total you get with 25% extra XP. When this runs out, you can just repurchase it. Now, if you don't have enough skill points, skip to the second half of this video, watch that, and then come back and do this. But then once you have the car and it looks like that, you're good to boot up the event. And no, this race didn't get nerfed. It's not stopped working. It has been working for well over a year. Here's what happened. You, the viewer, you did something wrong. You typed in a wrong number, you didn't give it enough time to load, or perhaps it is on Forza and you just have to restart your game. But please, for the love of God, before you comment they fixed it, do a little more work. And then for the difficulty, just make sure you're on the highest one because you get a 100% credit bonus. Save it and launch your race. Now this part I'm not going to cut out because you have to follow a pretty exact route. So in this time, I'm going to inform you of a few things. If you don't have the VIP edition of the game, you will be getting less money and less XP than me. For whatever reason, Forza wanted to make their game pay to win, and they made it so that if you have the VIP edition, you get like 40% more credits on these races. I don't really know why they would do that, but that's why I'm gonna get $500 million and you might only get like 350,000. But anyways, you're gonna come to this tube and you're just gonna hold on your handbrake like that, and we will see you in about 30 seconds when the race ends. Okay, and we should be finishing in 3, 2, 1, a little early. But anyways, the event in total, it's like 40 seconds long. You're gonna get first place. You're gonna get about 100,000 XP for reasons I can't explain to you. So that's gonna level you up about 4 or 5 times on its own, giving you a bunch of regular wheel spins just like this. But let's be honest, that's not what people really want. 75,000 is okay. We want the super wheel spins. And then you'll see, obviously, 104 to level 108, 528,000 credits. But let's move on to the next part because it's kind of my favorite part of this whole ordeal. Now, for this to work, you need a lot of skill points because essentially you're getting unlimited super wheel spins. Now, the best way to get these skill points is with a certain Lamborghini. It's the Sesto Elemento Forza Edition, and I know that is like one of the more expensive cars in the game. I think it's like 10 million. So you don't need to use it right off the bat. It's just going to improve how fast you're getting your skill points. But technically you can use any car. But say you do have the Sesto Elemento Forza Edition, this is the perk right here we want it for. You get 20% more ultimate skill chain scores. It's kind of a big deal. That's like a big increase. But if you can find any cars that also give you ultimate skill chain scores, you can use them and it'll be a similar reward. And then obviously you're going to go to event blueprints and you guys are going to search for one. I'm just going to show you what you're searching. It's this event right here. I'm not going to run you through it because it's a very quick event, but a few of the basics. You want to be on automatic shifting and you want to be on auto steering. Those are the 2 main ones. And then once you complete the event, you can just press X to restart it and it'll keep your skill points. You can just keep doing it over and over again. Maybe program a little macro on your computer so you can have it running while you're doing schoolwork. But anyways, let's say, okay, I already have a bunch of skill points. What am I gonna do with them? Great question. You guys are full of great questions. Well, there's one best car for getting super wheel spins, and it's purchasable in the car collection, which is great because you know it's gonna have that perk not redeemed. And what car is that? Well, it is the Peel Trident for 25,000 credits. Insanely cheap, you really can't beat it. Anyways, purchase as many as you want. I recommend doing no more than 10 at a time because otherwise it can be hard to keep track of which ones you've done this for and which ones you haven't. But anyways, you're gonna go ahead, get in the car. By the way, this car used to be one of the rarest ones in the game. I have no idea why they made it purchasable through the car show. But anyways, you go to upgrades and tuning, car mastery, and look, just right there, we have our very own super wheel spin, and that cost us, I think, 9 skill points. And every time you do that event with the Sesto Elemento, you get 9 skill points. So you're pretty much able to get like 2 to 3 super wheel spins a minute. And in my opinion, this is the most fun way to make money in Forza Horizon 5 is with the super wheel spins because it's all up to chance. And I know I'm gonna have the question, how come you're able to sell all these cars back to Forza? I'm not able to, it just puts it directly in my garage. After you've gotten a car one time from a super wheel spin, the next time you get it, Forza will give you the option to sell it. Or you can do a few things to ensure you get more money, like coming to customize character and purchasing all the clothes that you can, from jackets, dress. I haven't done a lot of these lately, but just any of these ones with the Horizon background, these are all things you can technically get out of the wheel spins. So anything with the H background, just make sure you're buying all of that, and this will significantly decrease how many cosmetics are in your super wheel spins. And then obviously this is for the people with a lot more money. Anytime you buy a car from this page, it also does the same effect with the super wheel spin. So as soon as you get it on a super wheel spin, now it'll offer you money because you've technically already owned it in the game's eyes. But it only works from this page in super wheel spins. You can't go to the auction house and do it for whatever reason. But that is everything. And I mean everything there is to know. So if you have any questions, comment them down below. I'll answer them. We'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.